Are we live? Testing, testing. I'm not getting a notification here that we're live. We are live. Hey, what is up, everybody? Long time no see, guy. Well, I guess I still don't see you. But long time, guys. What is up, everybody? How you guys doing? Addicted, thank you very much. What's up, Jack and Bronson? What up, Wojo? Also, how you guys doing? So this is interesting. For the first time, I am trying multi-stream. Let me see how this chat works. Let me see if I can see the threaded stream chat from both. I'm on Twitch and YouTube, and it looks like I don't get to see both. Huh, what if I do a refresh here? Nope, that does not work. Alright, so I can see YouTube chat. There we go. Oh, I think we got it now. What up, Mr. Joe? How you doing? And yep, we got okay. Yeah, there we go. We got multi-stream chat. So we are gonna try this. First time I've tried this, streaming on both platforms. So hope everybody is doing well. And yeah, the last post, so for those of you guys who are not in Discord, I did do a post a while back. The TLDR is basically, man, it just got to be a lot. It just, I was basically working 2 full-time jobs for the better part of 4 years. Granted, YouTube's doesn't pay like a day job, but it was taking full-time hours. And life just fell behind, man. I gained like 40 pounds. I spent 18 hours a day in a desk chair, 6-7 days a week, and I just had to take a breather, take a break, focus on my health a little bit, focus on catching up on life, spend some time with the family, things like that. So I said at the time, and I meant it, I do intend it to just be a break followed by a slowdown. I won't resume the same kind of schedule I had before. But I do plan on doing the occasional stream here and there, and I do plan on, I don't know if I'll ever go back to a stream schedule. That was probably the hardest thing, is having to build all of life around a schedule. But I do plan on coming back to a point where I'm probably streaming maybe once a week, trying to do a video once a week, stuff like that. So, gym stuff has been kind of start and stop. I am definitely getting more active. I've been getting out, either playing a little bit of basketball. I'm hoping to get back to racquetball soon, but getting out to the park. I've hit the gym a couple of times. The first thing that kind of took precedence was just catching up with general life. I had a to-do list that was like this, of just shit I hadn't gotten done for years. And man, I'm catching up on it, and it feels really good. I'm not gonna lie, it feels really good. I got caught up at work. I got caught up in all this stuff. So, yeah, it's been a very productive couple of months. And now that I'm starting to get caught up on stuff, I'm hoping that means it'll clear my schedule up a little bit. I can start to get back to the gym, try and lose all the YouTube weight, combination pandemic YouTube weight. And there we go. So with the free trans scroll, I just got a dupe that I fed. Same thing with the paid trans scroll. I got a dupe that I fed. But I have gotten a new toy, guys. I have gotten a new toy recently. I've gotten 2 new toys since I last streamed, I think. I can't remember if I had the ragdoll. So now you know one of the toys. I can't remember if I had the ragdoll when I stopped streaming, but I did get ragdoll. And then the more recent toy that I just pulled is this girl right down here. So I have not gotten around to rebuilding my RTA box, and this is actually not even an optimized build. This is legitimately just I slapped runes on her. I haven't taken RTA seriously at all yet this season. I'm doing weird stuff like drafting 2 pair. Ragdoll, I thought so, because Ragdoll was September, and it feels like I stopped streaming in August, or took a break from streaming in August, and Ragdoll was September. Oh, that's a rip, Cool Blue. All right, Trendy, let me get Discord. So let's Yeah, let's stick with the theme of just like drafting pairs. Yeah, the consistency will come, Shredda. The biggest reason the consistency has not come yet is because I had so much other stuff with life I had to get taken care of, but I haven't been sitting in a chair all day, every day anymore. And that's the biggest thing. I am getting up, I'm getting around. We finished painting the house. We finished doing a whole lot of stuff. We moved into this house in April. It's just a rental, but it was absolutely in terrible condition. And like we've gotten the house ready. We've just gotten a lot of stuff done. How do I ban that? There we go. Oh, I forgot we're doing RTA, huh? Crap. Let's do this and this, I guess? I don't know. How many LD5s do I have? I think I have 16. Aggie, I am on both. I'm testing it. Yeah, Cold Blue, that is the absolute craziest thing. Somehow I have managed to escape dupes. What up, Bronson? How you doing, bro? Thanks for the reminder, guys. Make sure that you smash that like button. Let's try and let people know that I'm live today. We're gonna get started on Trendy streams here. Trendy's summons here in just a moment as well. Let me just pull up Discord. So Trendy, I think you said you were gonna send me the wish list, right? Actually, I forgot I was playing RTA. Let me see. Despair. Laura's the only Vio, so there's probably no way I can win this, right? Abdullah, I would expect the update in about 4 hours. Historically speaking, I would expect the update in 4 hours. I'm pretty stoked for it, man. This looks like one of the best updates I remember us having, honestly. I'm gonna just go on the record and tell you guys right now. Like, I am terrified that people are going to complain about sleep. I'm terrified that people are going to complain about the auto sell feature because I know it is really complicated, but oh my god, this thing looks amazing. I am so excited for this auto sell feature, and I'm just like dreading because I know people are going to complain that it's too complicated. And it's only one time ever to configure it. All right, let's just quit out of this. This was silly. So I'm going to ask all of you guys right now, please don't complain. I'll do a video. So they're doing a new feature. Yeah, guys, I apologize for the game being cut off at the top. It is actually needs to be cut off a little bit more. It is tournament time. And so, you know, a lot of streamers right now will have a black bar over the top. I thought it would be less annoying if I just cut off the... I thought it would be less annoying if I just cut off the top of the screen than putting a giant black bar over it so that it wouldn't be distracting. So apologize. I know it's really annoying. I hate watching streams when people have the black bar over it as well, but with tournament time, it's just something we have to do to make sure that, you know, as we're getting prepared for tournament, stuff's not being just shown on stream. So let me show you guys the developer's note. I personally think this was the best developer's note that they have ever written for a variety of reasons. Besides the fact that the stuff is cool, I just want to point out some of the stuff that Com2uS did, guys. Wojo, Swap has been updated and it should work, but sometimes you have to force an update in the Microsoft Store. So if you press the Windows key on your computer and type in the word store, that'll find the Microsoft Store, and then you just click on like My Apps or something like that. I don't have it programmed to show on screen, but if you need a screenshot when we're off stream, I'll send it to you. But basically, just go into the Windows Store and force the update for Swap, and it should work. You may also need to download the newest version of Swex. So if that's the case, then just Google like Swex download and make sure you have the newest version. What up, Eduardo? Good to see you, man. How you doing? All right, that's weird, bro, because it does work for me. It does work for me. So then what you need to do, I'm just gonna throw this, oh, I don't have you in Discord right now. Off stream, just send me a message in Discord. I'll send you an invite to Xandro's server, and there's a lot of people in there that are really responsive that should be able to help you out. All right, guys. So let me show you just some of what really impressed me about this. Like, I'm not here to kind of like cup Com2uS or anything. You guys know I've been pretty hard on Com2uS about some things in the past, and I actually have a video. I'm gonna let you out on a secret right now. The next video that I have planned, the title is Com2uS Be Like Fuck Siege. Seriously, because I just think that's what they've been doing to Siege for a while. So I'm not here to like upsell Com2uS. But I am gonna give them credit where credit is due. This developer's note, they shared thought processes in a way that they haven't done in the past, and I really appreciated that. So they said specifically, like, they're postponing the update to November 15th because they want more time to test, and because they don't want to affect Siege Battle Tournament in that part of the note. This part's kind of generic. The rewards were not enough, so basically people complained and they gave more rewards. That's fine. But this down here is the part that I was really impressed with. So, we thought about whether we should make the feature as simple as possible to enhance accessibility at first, even if that meant the filtering process would be less detailed, or make the feature elaborate even if it's difficult. I think that meant to be less elaborate, even if it's difficult and intricate to use. As a result, we decided to go with the second decision, although accessibility at first won't be that high. So obviously the translation here is not that great, but essentially what they're saying is they had to decide between making a simpler, less powerful feature or a more complicated, more powerful feature. They knew that there might be some player pushback if they went with something more complicated, but they go on to say, the expectation is that you're only ever going to program it once, so it was better to give us more control. And then planned for a future update, we're going to have the ability to share that settings with other people so people can adopt your settings. So the guys like me that will do the whole complicated configuration can then share it to the more casual players who feel like it's not worth it. So looking at the configuration right here, you guys can see this is going to be super, super in-depth. You can literally program exactly what you want to keep based on the specific sub-properties it has, based on the rune grade, based on the set, based on everything. So as an example for me, I personally would always roll hero slot 6 HP violent runes, but I would not bother rolling a hero slot 1, 3, or 5 violent rune, period. And because you can't do a configuration that went by hero versus non-hero, I've just been selling all those runes forever because I'm a lazy I'm a lazy guy, and it just wasn't time efficient for me to go check every single rune. So I just programmed my runes to sell everything hero and below. But I would have loved to have been rolling hero runes for the past year, only slot 6 HP, because that's where I'm really slow. Same thing with Swift. Slot 6 HP, Swift, Vio, Will, my slot 6 HP in general is just really slow. I would love to have been rolling those runes. And this now will give me the ability to say only save slot 6 hero Violent Swift if it has 6 speed or higher, and just auto sell everything else. Super, super powerful feature. It's obviously going to take a lot of time and effort to set this up. And so that's why I'm just like, fingers crossed that people don't complain, because I understand it's going to be intimidating for more casual players, but it's also not necessary. You can just ignore it if you're not interested in the feature. And the reason I bring this up is because when we did have the Siege update a while back that dropped Siege down to 1 day, which was a huge beneficial update for tourney level Siege players. And to be fair, it was a negative update, very negative update for more casual players. But Com2uS rolled that back and has ever since really focused much more on making Siege easier for casual players as opposed to improving tourney level Siege. And understandably so. The majority of the game are more casual players. So I understand why they do it, but at the same time, it is kind of negative for tourney level players. This is one of those things where it doesn't negatively impact anybody, but it positively impacts some people. So kind of fingers crossed that people are not going to complain about it. What up, Belto? How you doing, bro? Looks like some of the Twitch chat does not come over in my multi-stream chat. How is the multi-stream thing here, by the way, guys? So this is the first time I've done it. Also, how is the audio? Because my stepdaughter is now in what was my green room, and so I am just set up in my normal office right now. No longer on a green room. I'm back on a green screen instead of a green wall. So if you guys can give me some feedback, I think the audio should actually be better because the green room had a terrible echo. So I'm expecting the audio will be better, the video may be a touch worse, and I have no idea how the multi-stream stuff will work. Trendy, by the way, I am logging in on a different instance of Mumu right now. Alright, appreciate it, guys. Yeah, I was expecting better audio. I've got the microphone pretty close to me right now. We learned a while back that was a big key on the audio. So in the green room, I had it a little closer in the green room, but it's like this right here. Like I'm touching the microphone. So you guys probably got some feedback when I did that. Alright. Yeah, Banana, I should probably pin this in chat. So I apologize for the top of the screen being cut off. That has to do with me blocking out chat because it is Siege tourney time, and my guild is testing defenses and preparing for Siege tourney right now. So I have really just been screwing around. I'm just kind of picking random stuff. So we're going to do, actually, let's steal this Camilla. We're just, like, legit, I have not taken Siege seriously. A lot of the time, I'm just trying to use monsters that I want to play, that I think will be fun. Spamming a lot of LDs that make no sense. Like, this team makes no sense at all. I don't care. I will probably take it a little bit more serious in the last... After Siege tourney is done, if I have enough time, big if, but if I have enough time, is Suki a danger to me here? I have no sustain. Carnell is a danger. Raccoon is really not a danger. Miles is not a danger. If he bans... I should be able to handle the Suki either way, right? So let's just take out the Sagar. Okay, that's fine. I don't think I need crit rate, right? That's max, that's max, that's max. Yeah. For 5 crit rate, I'll just I'll take the defense for the Ritsu. I like bringing Ritsu. I think Ritsu surprises people. They don't really know how he works. And I feel like he's a slightly underrated monster. Well, obviously, he's rated pretty highly by this dude, because he's going straight into the Ritsu. Okay. Well, yeah, so we're not going to get to do a Ritsu showcase after all. I thought we might have had a Ritsu showcase, but apparently not. Yeah. Okay, good. So, yeah, he can proc 12 times with Miles, and then I'll proc with a Ragdoll. That's going to go really well. And then I'll get resisted also. What up, Josh? How you doing, bro? Yeah, I'm pretty sure we lose this. Did he just defense break a Camilla with a finesse, and then he stunned a Camilla? What is this? All right. Yeah, you do you, bro. Another resistance. Very nice. This Miles has taken a lot of turns. I'm just gonna say, like, this Miles has taken a whole lot of turns. What up, Bon Loki? How you doing, bro? Alright, it's a good thing I don't really care about RTA, because that's the type of match that would tilt you. But then again, probably would have drafted something that made sense if I... Yeah, it's hard to get tilted if you're not drafting anything that makes sense either. So, you know, there's that. Alright. I mean, he had a pretty solid draft. I definitely could have, like, drafted differently. Like, I could have just put Nikki in there. Nikki by herself would have made that whole draft very different. All right. Let's screw around in the other direction. Let's take double 33s. All right, Trendy, I am ready for a code, by the way. Got to admit, man, it feels good to be back to streaming. Like, I'm not going to lie. I really did need and enjoy the break, but kind of fun. It's been a while since I've streamed. So I apologize, Trendy. I know you're waiting for the summons, and I'm over here just getting, like, all sidetracked on messing around and stuff. Yeah, Cool Blue, that is pretty much RTA in 2023. Amdua, nice. How much do I care about Miles? Not Miles, this is not Miles, this is Kinky. I mean, he's got 3 passives, so he bans this, right? I probably don't care that much about the Kinky, I just don't want to get reset. Never mind. Okay. Dude's smarter than me. Thought for sure he bans the Tessa. Oh yeah, of course, I still use the Optimizer Bell Peppers. I do use the Optimizer a little bit less. I do like Swift builds manually. I do a lot of my faster builds manually now, just simply because it takes so long to optimize stuff. That's a 0 crit rate more, apparently. But for any build that matters, and for any Vio build, I still use the Optimizer. We actually want to leave the defense break on the Raccoony, so he already burned his thing. Let's do this. I really could have used that dot, but it's not like my ragdoll has accuracy, to be fair. Don't proc, thank you. What up, Kyle? XG got freaking old, man. Would you please stop stunning me? Seriously, just stop stunning me. That's all I'm asking here. It's not too much to ask. Wow! Gets the exact stun he needs. Oh, he gets the exact stun he needs. There actually was an announcement for stream. Yeah, bro. I put it up in Discord a couple of days ago. What I did not put up was the multi-stream. That was just kind of an impulse thing, to be honest. Kill! Okay. I don't think it's enough, though. I should have S1 there. That was a mistake. Yeah, I definitely should have S1 there. Big mistake. Yeah, he wins. S2 from the Kinky, because I don't think I had the... Oh, wait a second. Wait a second. I'm in torrent range now. So my misplay might have saved me. I don't know. How much can we do with a turret? Yep, we got it. My misplay saved me. That's all. That was like, I legit made a misplay and got saved right there. I mean, he made a misplay also. He obviously, because he lost count of the Vanessa. By the way, guys, this is not the fastest version of the team. I built this team 27 seconds for people, but just for those who don't realize that you can do it, it does take a little bit of rune quality, but nothing crazy at all. Like, I'm going to show you. This is Fatal build. It's a good Fatal build, but it's just a Fatal build. This one really does not need to be Fio. It's strong Vio, but would be fine there. And this is just like straight up 6 random runes, right? I've built this team to be 26 seconds for people. The Light Rift team, I think, is about 33 seconds as well. Something like that. The Wind Rift is like 38. And a lot of these, this is a long-term project I started working on. I am making a master list of every single PvE team. There's like 90 of them. You don't realize how many there are until you start doing them all. And I'm trying to rune up a lot of monsters that I will never use for Siege, and I'm trying to do a lot of them in like triple 2 sets of energy and guard and runes that I will never use, and make all speed teams doing that. So, for example, this I am using a Guillaume. And he is in Focus, Fight, Revenge, right? And this is a 33-second team. 37-second team. So I do plan on doing a video at some point. Obviously, you can't cover 90 individual teams. Replacement for Light Neostone Fighter, there's not a good one, to be honest, but Logan probably works. Well, let me take that back. In Dark Rift Beast, there's not a good replacement for Lucas. But in all the other Rift Beasts, Logan does the exact same thing. Literally the exact same thing. They have the same kit, they do the same damage and all of that. Just in Dark Beast, he does a little bit more. Sorry, Verdon, I'm not sure which wheel you meant. Alright, so let's drop this down and this'll close this out and that'll bring Trendy up. And I just gotta reopen mine. What is going on there? Why are you not switching? Do this? No? Alright, let me just restart Mumu. Oh, got you. So I suppose it depends on the stream. If it's a scheduled stream, we need at least an hour of content to get a stream going. So it doesn't have to be straight LDs, but if it is straight LDs, we probably need like at least 120 if it's straight LDs. If it's a bigger stream, then really there's not a minimum as long as it's an hour worth of summons. If I'm already doing summons and the stream wraps up early, so for example, Trendy's got mostly premiums and not a ton of scrolls, so I could probably hop on and do, 50 LD summons for somebody after Trendy. So if it's one of those days where a stream would wrap up early otherwise, we can kind of append it. By the way, I'm guessing, Trendy, I didn't ask you that. Well, okay, so am I going to have to... Alright, let's try adding a new instance of Mumu, because it does not want to... Window capture. Does not want to display the correct instance of window. The correct instance of Mumu. Add a new source. Mumu player. There we go. Okay, and so on Trendy's account, I do not need to, fortunately, block things out. I just need to trim off the top and bottom. If I remember correctly, it should be 40 and 40. Do 40 and 40. Maybe 80. 40 and 80? Nope, too much. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I would have rather had most things than a second light robo. Alright guys, so these are Trendy's birthday summons. This was planned a long time ago. And this is actually what brought us a stream tonight, because it had been ages since I've done one. So Trendy, thank you for getting me to stream tonight. And we're going to do a quick review here. Now, I cut myself off. So Trendy's got, it looks like about 400 elemental scrolls, no mystical scrolls, and I'm sure that's because we just got through the bonus, you know, the event that was just going on. So you obviously should not be saving mystical scrolls during the special summon and during the, you know, summon 10 and get 1 free. Alright, so we do have 4 mystical scrolls. We got about 400 elemental scrolls. This is what, 24, and 37, so 61 LDs, 27 legendary scrolls, another 11 all attribute scrolls, and the big ones right here, 3 transcendent scrolls. Trendy's wish list here is Wusa, Rika, Iris, Amelia. I'm going to just throw this into both chats. So we can do that there. And then we come over to the YouTube window. You can throw that in there. Let me go ahead and pin this into both. So we unable to pin. For some reason I cannot pin on Twitch. I don't know, Aggie, if maybe you can try and pin that there. Yeah, there we go. Aggie got a pin. Thank you very much. So this is what we're looking for. We're looking for Wusa, Rika, Amelia, Shizuka, Poseidon, John Bellinis, Rakan, Oliver, Giyu, Xingzhe, Jamaire. And then we have some LD4s on the wish list. Iris, Wadam, Amarna, Halfus, and Bethany. All right, Trendy, good luck, bro. Can we start off? This'll determine our session right here. Can we get 1 spark out of the 4 mystical scrolls? This will not determine our session. It's only 4 scrolls. But it would have been cool. Would have been cool if we got a spark right there. Good luck, Trendy. Kaio, good to see you, man. I know I already answered, like, yeah, I did not get younger, but I guess I didn't say what's up, so what's up? Jay Gray, this is not going to be a bad session, man. It's Trendy's birthday. He's chilling in a hotel. This is going to be a monster session. We were just getting the bad scrolls out of the way, and now we're hopping into the good scrolls right here. Trendy, bro, I'm gonna have to do like a happy birthday shout out as soon as we pull. What can we get out of the waters here? Shizuka. All right, we're gonna pull a Shizuka right here. So, how many of you guys are actually excited for? How many of you guys are actually excited for the update tonight? Because it's been a while since I've been genuinely excited. Yeah, Kaio, I'm testing it out. Like I was, this is right here, Soho. This is Shai Soho. This is Shai Soho right here. I was setting up the stream tonight, and you know, OBS has the option for double streaming, and I never did it before because I heard that like you're not supposed to. And I was like, yeah, screw it. Let's try it out. Oh, man. These stupid things, Choco Knights. Every single time I summon a Choco Knight, I think it's a Nat 5. Almost trolled me right there. Almost trolled me right there. Yeah, I forgot about the towers thing, too. So we're getting 500 mysticals and 28 legendaries for people who have already maxed their towers. If you don't have your towers maxed, then towers just became like a whole thing you don't have to deal with anymore. That's a skill up for the Martina that we're going to be pulling here in a little while. What up, Natsu? How you doing, bro? One time, Shy skill up for a future Martina. I feel a Martina coming. By the way, guys, I pulled a dupe Martina. I freaking pulled a dupe Martina on XG after she was the one that got away. Raku, I have the mana tower maxed. I have every tower maxed. Just for the sense of completeness. I maxed it ages and ages. Before they even made it easier, man. Like, before I think this is the third update they've done to make it easy. I maxed it, like, before the first one made it easy. Dupe Martina is not even built, because I struggle so much. I'm fully maxed in storage. I have 806 stars, and I feed 6 stars, like, on a regular basis. I must have fed 106 stars already. So, I'm not using Martina for anything right now, so there was no reason for me to build her. But I did think it was funny after she was like the one that got away from me for so long, and then I pulled a dupe. So the sparks seem decent so far. Gargoyles are the worst. Oh, okay. I was gonna say gargoyles are the most underrated family because I know in every single patch, like Jubagel says gargoyles need a buff, and I'm telling you, like right now they're not super in the meta, but for about 3 seasons at tourney level, the gargoyles were like almost as broken as Windy. What unit do I have the most dupes of? I had 10 Leos. I fed 3 of them. Anybody who's a tourney right now just cried when I said that. But guys, I have never used more than 7 Leos in a siege, and I needed space, and I wanted LD scrolls. I don't think I have more than 7 of anything right now, but I have 7 of a bunch of things. I had 8 Fangs, and I fed 2 Fangs as well because he's just not usable in the current meta. Probably should have. Oh, not new, but it is gonna get us a blessing. I don't think it really matters which one, but we got our first less than 200 scrolls, so we're ahead on rates. We got our first nat 5. I don't know if we're going for a blessing or not. Just checking with Trendy. Yeah, Malite is an absolute beast. Kunite is also kind of underrated. The water one, I don't even know his name, not so much. That's a good question as far as... I'm trying to think if there's anything I have more than 7 of. I have 7 of a lot of things. And I don't have more than 7 of anything. So I guess there's not like one specific one that I have the most of. I'm pretty sure I have 7 Cichlids and 7 Claras from Siege defenses at some point. This is interesting. So I cannot open Mumu Player. I guess that's why it wouldn't get the... Yeah, I actually cannot log XG back in on Mumu Player right now. I'm doing the multi-instance thing, and I guess that's why it froze up on screen earlier. Yeah, they've just made cleaving way too easy. That's why I said at the start of stream, my next video, it's been written forever and ever. Like, actually, all the stuff written out. I just haven't recorded and edited it yet. But it will be coming soon. Okay, so Trendy says blessing. One more in this set. One more nat 5 in this set. But I'll probably record it either during Siege Tourney or right after. And it is a big video talking about all of the changes that are needed for Siege, not just for tourney level players, but for everybody. And a little bit of both in terms of the fact that we need to separate G3 from all the rest of Siege, and then we can do a better job of balancing Siege for everyone. Oh, we should get this running. Let's go. We'll just do dragons. I think that works. And where is craft building? Yeah, Raku. I mean, the reason everything is Mi Yang Cichlid, just making sure while I'm talking I don't make a mistake. It's been a while since I streamed. The reason everything is Mi Yang Cichlid is because they made everything so stupid easy to cleave. And so that's all you can do is try and prevent the cleave. And even Mi Yang Cichlid is cleavable. We could get another, but we don't need another until we find out. That was literally exactly it on the water scroll. So I know we're 134 scrolls in with one nat 5. It looked like fire was probably the most prevalent on the wish list. So while we've got the blessing, let's go with fire. Actually, Wusa, Shizuka, Amelia, those were all water. Poseidon's water. But then we have Rika, John, Belinus, Rakan. So it's 4 fire and 4 wind. Yeah, it's 4 fire, 4 wind, so it's kind of the same thing. One, two, so Wusa, Amelia, Shizuka, Poseidon. 4, 4, and 4. Okay. I was going to say we could have done a trans scroll if it was more water than anything, but it was 4, 4, and 4, so we'll stick with the elementals to start. Blessing? Okay, we're gonna hit the blessing on the 6th. I'm pointing at the screen like you guys can see. 7th, this is the blessing right here. Ow, I tried to call it. I wonder how many of you guys were following the channel when I called Samoth like 3 years ago. I summoned one scroll on stream and I was like, here's my Samoth, and then he popped out. That was before I had a full Pokédex. I've called a few, but Samoth was definitely the craziest because that was when it was a lot harder to summon. Scrolls were less accessible. It was just a lot earlier in the game. Like, people didn't have everything. It was definitely before 7-year scrolls. I remember at that time I probably had half a Pokédex, if that. And like a 33 lead was a huge need for me. And I'm like, here's my Samoth, and then the Samoth popped out. Okay, she's not on the most wanted list, but she is a good siege unit, and she is a new unit, and she is a win. All right, we're doing pretty good, man. 1 new unit, 2 nat 5s, and about 200 scrolls. We take new all day long. Yeah, Clara is legit, man. Clara is legit. Not gonna lie, Sonia's the better sister, but I use Claire on a consistent basis as well. They're both really good. Kaio's got like 5 Claires, I think, and he uses all 5 of them every single siege. I don't know if I'm exaggerating or not, but she's actually fairly easy to rune Trendy because she awakens into crit rate and she's got like a 105 base speed. She's easier to rune than like Kali, because Kali's 102 base with no crit rate lead, but no crit rate awaken. So with Claire, you can use the 50% attack lead, which is huge. And yeah, I mean, she's just she's a slightly better Kali, but well, she's more than a slightly better Kali because she's got a pretty cool skill 3 that cycles nicely as well. And then she's easier to rune than Kali. It's like the Nat 5 Kali, basically. Kali has some more versatility. You use Kali in some other stuff because of her buffs, like the buffs that she applies. But Claire is definitely a very solid unit. Claire is a big, solid unit, man. No 33 lead, and then I got a choice between Samoth and Oliver. That's exactly come to us logic right there. I mean, that's pretty easy. You take the Oliver if you play RTA, and you take the Samoth if you don't play RTA. One of my best siege offense and defense is Claire Riley Douglas. Do you like the big solid unit reference there, Cool Blue? We're gonna this is streaming 2.0. We're gonna channel our inner ace a little bit more frequently. Oh, bro, is she new? Is she new? Is this your second? She wasn't on the list. I feel like she would have been on the list if she wasn't new. I feel like Juno would have been on your wish list if you didn't have her yet, but I don't know. I mean, we're still crushing rates. We're 3 Nat 5s and 230 scrolls, and a dupe Juno is usable for Siege. All right, so Trendy, the question here is, do you want to keep the dupe? Because like I have 3 Junos. Most tourney level players would keep at least 3 Junos, but I don't know how important that is to you. She doesn't have to be skilled either. She's one of those very few Nat 5s that doesn't have to be skilled for Siege. I mean, at least Han got buffed so much it was like getting a second LD5. Abdul, he's like 2 LD5s in one, but yeah, it sucks when you're waiting a long time for one. Okay, Trendy says keep. I think that's the right choice, bro. Very useful. Like, she's the reason Nora can't live on defense, for example. Nora's just one example. She's the reason Volantis can't be used on Siege defense, things like that. I think somebody mentioned there was one more dupe. It was a Carlos, which is not the most. I know some people that might keep 2 Carloses. I almost did once, but I've never used him. So I don't know if the Carlos. I don't know if he was a dupe or not. He was just unlocked. Well, no, you can't feed. Yeah, he has to be a dupe because you can't feed the first copy of stuff anymore. Wow, I found it once and then I lost it. Yeah, here it is. So I don't know if you wanted a blessing with the dupe. Oh yeah, they're sitting side by side. I don't know if you wanted a blessing here or not. Before we move into the trans scrolls, we still have the wind scrolls left. Got it. All right, so we'll hang on to him. We're doing good, man. We're 3 Nat 5s, 1 new and 1 usable dupe. Trust me, usable dupes for Siege are definitely a win. Let's go ahead and do the AC scroll for right now. Let's just see what happens. One time! JD, the update is tonight. Wait, is that? No, that's fire. Okay, that's fire. Just asking for Max, Naf, Rag, and Han. Bro, why you hating on my Asima, man? Why is Asima not in your list? Asima is fun. And you know me. I don't even like that type of monster, and Asima is a lot of fun. No, Thies, you have not hit... all we've done so far is Elementals. And what up, bro? How you doing, man? Good to see you. Okay, we got 2 more of these and we can move into the 10s. What up, Holmesy? Long time no see, bro. How you doing? Actually, I have not slimmed down. I guess you guys haven't seen me in a while. So I have not slimmed down yet, but I have gotten more active and I intend to continue to get more active. Was talking about that earlier. That was a big part of the reason for taking the break from YouTube, spending 18 hours a day sitting in a chair. Like, if you guys actually go back and see my original videos, which I was a little heavy then, I was like 15 pounds overweight then, and I've gained 40 pounds since then. Like, that's insane. This is just insane, man. It's just, yeah. It's not the weight that I should be at, and it's the direct result of sitting in a chair for 18 hours a day for 4 years. But we will get that taken care of. We will absolutely get that taken care of in the coming year. I spent the last couple of months getting caught up on a lot of just stuff in life that fell by the wayside. Not being in a chair all day long, and now coming up in the next month, or so I've already started working out a little bit, but coming up in the next month, as I'm starting to get more caught up on life, I will start to do more consistent exercise as well. Yeah, this is like the best time of year to go to Palm Springs, because if you go in July, it's 120. But right now, Palm Springs should have been beautiful. Any new LD since Rag? Yeah, I pulled a SEMA about 2-3 weeks ago. So I literally have just been summoning from like worst to best in my LDs. I started with stuff like Pontos and Van Cliff. That was my second and third LD was Pontos and Van Cliff. My last 3 LDs were Sylvia, Ragdoll, Asima. So I am definitely going from worst to best, which hopefully that means my next LD will be Tian Line, right? Or Neff, because the Neff Asima combo would actually force me to become a turn 1 player. There's no way I could have Neff Asima and not go turn 1. Even me, I would have to do it. I'm probably going to go turn 1 with the Asima. And also just because I tried and failed with the Ragdoll, I can't pull off turn 2. For what I'm just not, I don't know. I'm just not good enough. I guess I'm just not good enough to make G3 as a pure turn 2 player. Bro! Okay. I don't know if that's a dupe or not, but that's already number 4. So we don't get to see if that's a dupe, but we can see if it's a dupe in here. Let's see if we can beat Trendy. Do we beat Trendy to it? Oh, he says new! Okay, that is new number 2. Bro, huge congrats, man. All right, so that is already 4 Nat 5s, and we're not even through just the elemental scrolls yet. Happy birthday, Trendy! Happy birthday, bro. That's what we need to see, is like monster summon sessions on your birthday. Shun Alexandra. So Shun is actually freaking OP. Alexandra is a monster I really want. I think she's super underrated, and Timbo would agree. What up, Mario? So I actually haven't streamed in a while. That's why you haven't caught it in a while. Live in Coachella. Oh, so yeah, so Bell Pepper's Coachella is pretty pretty intemperate. Kelly, so Ragdoll for me, he was a game changer and he was not. So I made it to rank 160 with a week to go in the RTA season, and then I finished C3. I was literally rank 160 and I finished rank 3000 because I kept pushing for G3. But I'll tell you what he did do is he made last season a lot of fun for me. Obviously, not making G3 and like falling off at the end of the season was not fun. But the actual season of gameplay, it was the most fun I've had in about 8 seasons because it's what I enjoy. I enjoy that turn 2 style. But I either it's not possible or I'm just not good enough or something of the two. You know, I mean, I could say, oh, if I had Tian Lang. Yeah, Tian Lang would help. But, I mean, I pulled the Ragdoll. That opened up half my box. I still couldn't make G3, so is what it is. I'm a G2-ish player, and I guess that's... I can accept that. That's not bad. Yeah, exactly, D-My. Shun is really good for siege defense, too. Mario, I've been really good, man. I had to take a break, just kind of get myself healthy. Who is my other CC besides Volantis and Asima? I have Wunsa. I personally think Triton is better than Wunsa, so I probably wouldn't ever ruin Wunsa even if I went turn 1. But let's see, I have Laura. So Laura with her buff now is actually, you know, super meta. I have Van Cliff. I have, like, most of my LD5s are actually turn 1 LD5s. If I went through... If you're still on stream when I go back to my account after we're done with summons, I'll probably be going through RTA and I can show you the LDs I have. But the majority of my LD5s are all turn 1 LD5s. What up, Kid Mike? How you doing, bro? Any more legends since HR sold? Any more legends? All right, so that is it for the elementals. We're going to hop over here to the legendaries. Today we're going... Actually, you know what? We're going to go legendary all out attribute first. Oh, you know what? You can use blessings on these now, so it doesn't make a difference. You cannot use blessings on SWCs, but we'll do those last because those are programmable. So we'll do the 9 years. Yeah, we'll do the 9 years. Wait, no, the 9-year is selection of 3, so that's the better blessing. Okay, yeah, we'll do the 9 years. Theus, my Laura Nikki defense has been the #1 defense 3 seasons in a row in inner server. Last season, I did straight cleaves for the first 2 rounds because I didn't realize it was going to be that OP. So then I went try hard the final 3 rounds, and I finished number 2 overall in my bracket. And this season, I did try hard every round but 1. There was 1 round where I ran out of time and I had to cleave everything, and I lost 2. And I'm still #1, even with the couple of losses. I have 2 other legit losses, so I have 4 losses on offense already, and I'm still #1. Okay, so Trendy, I need some general instruction because I forgot that these give us blessings on the 4 stars. I need some general instruction on what 4 stars, so we don't have to wait at each blessing. How many wins so far? So I don't know. It averages 10 to 15 around. I don't know exactly how many overall because for some reason I cannot log into XG right now. Mumu Player is like locked up and it's not letting me log in. And the only way I can log in is to like actually close out the one that we're on. But again, if you're on when we're done with summons, I can take a look and show you how it's doing. But it's averaging 10 to 15 wins around. It's probably... yeah, right in there. Okay, so I'm getting some instructions. So he says Ayuno for skill up. This one's new, so that's easy enough. We'll take the new one. But yeah, definitely. So the actual defense, for those who are wondering, it's Vanessa, Laura, Nikki, Kinky. I think I ran Ziana there as well, and I think they were about equal. The Ziana and the Kinky were about equal. I'm assuming we're going to take the new one here, but he did say he wanted the Ayuno last time, so... I'm asking Trendy for some general instructions right now. I think he summoned a lot of Mysticals, and this is not new, so he may still want the Ayuno. Okay, he says Ayuno. Okay, so I'm just telling him because of stream lag. What happens is Trendy sees these and then it takes about 30 seconds to get the answer. So I'm just asking him if there's a way we can do some kind of generalized instructions. Yeah, Mike, I haven't rushed in quite a while. Since I haven't been streaming. I mean, I've done like rush for inner server, but I haven't actually built an offense. I just straight Tiana everything, and then wherever I land, I land. Okay, so that helps. So we need pirate captains, and then Kamun Unu family. I'm actually forgetting the name of the family right now, but Kamun Unu, and then we need gargoyles. So that helps a lot. Okay. Yeah, after stream tonight, I'll have to start doing my defenses for round 3. We had the bye again, but we have our first siege on Thursday. So here I'm going to assume Choco Knight since one of them was actually new. Okay, and then he says he'll take anything newer, so Choco Knights are definitely newer. And Barbarian Kings are actually guild pieces anyway. Or, yeah, guild shop pieces. Okay, and we know we need the Anubis, Fire Captains. Anubis! Yeah, that's the family name! Alright, so would it be Anubis's or Anubi? Not sure. Alright, this is the newest here. This is Fusion, so that's a no-brainer. Pirate Captains are needed. A new bay. That sounds wrong to me. Might be right though. It doesn't sound wrong. It sounds right. It sounds weird, but it sounds right. Okay, so Asura is gonna be new. Alright, man, good luck in the tourney. Oh wait, you're global. We're not facing you, right? I don't know which guild you're in. So as long as we're not facing you, good luck in the tourney. Yeah, Sura's the newest here. Okay, this is Fusion, this is garbage. So this is pretty easy. Yeah. Okay, yeah, you're on the other side of the bracket. Wait, are you? Yeah, you guys are on the other side of the bracket, so feel free to upset Mally. It's all good if you want to do that. We'll be rooting for you. All right, I feel like this is kind of just like you gotta take Mi Ying. Yeah, well, you definitely take Mi Ying. You definitely take Mi Ying, but you also take Mi Yang. She's all the meta right now, so. Plus the Ninetale is Fusion. What up, Azumi? How you doing, bro? Is he? Okay. I was trying to remember if he was top right or on the left side bracket. In that case, please don't upset Mally, because if you upset Mally, then that's not good for us. All right, and so we'll once again we'll take the Mi Yang skill up. Mi Yang, I think, is going to be around for quite a while now. All right, well, you always take the new monster. That one's easy. Fill out the Pokédex. All right. Trendy's a little behind. This one, I'm assuming Robo, but I'll wait until he answers this one. By the way, Wojo, thank you very much for the tier 1 sub, bro. Appreciate that. I did not thank you at the time, and then I just saw it on the dashboard. I think that's when I was trying to get the 2 chats straightened out into one chat, and I didn't see it, but thank you very much for the tier 1 Prime sub on Twitch. Very much appreciated, bro. All right, so we are taking the Robo. So for those of you who are on Twitch, what do you guys think of this? Should I just, I mean, I actually don't see any reason not to just start streaming on both, unless I guess I get in trouble, but people have told me other streamers, yeah, this is pretty straightforward. People have told me other streamers are doing both, so I would think it makes sense to just stream on both going forward. Also, because the ads are really annoying on Twitch, I think streaming on both is beneficial because you can switch over. Okay, Anubis skill up here. So, like, if ads are running on one side or the other, you can just kind of switch over because the ads probably won't be running on both at the same time. Oh wait, I'm supposed to say watch the ads, guys. Yeah, I think I'm supposed to say watch the ads, but... Oh! Bro, it's a wish list monster! It is a wish list monster. Now, I don't think Triton was on the wish list. I don't see him saying Triton, but I will still take the confirmation because we have a choice of 2 new. But wish list monster, happy birthday! I can't see him saying Triton. Triton was not on the wish list, but we'll just get the confirmation here. Bro, this is what birthday summons are all about. Alright, so I see lots of S's in the yes. He says, unless I suggest otherwise. I do not suggest otherwise. Triton is not that important of a monster. Poseidon definitely is the way to go there. And then we'll grab another Anubis. The skill ups are pretty nice off of the... I forgot how, like, the 9-year scrolls were pretty cool. The 7-year scrolls were a little too broken. I think the 9-year scrolls were the correct balance. I've said for a long time, I thought the 7-year scrolls, like, really hurt the game. They were a little too strong. But the 9-year scrolls are just, like, a really nice balance with the choice of 3, especially for 4-star skill ups. Okay, so yeah, we'll go with Sora. He's newer than the Hypno Meow. And he's more useful. The Asuras are actually going to be a useful family. Eventually, they still have to do something with balancing out Siege. But once they find a way to fix Siege a little bit, the Asuras should be a useful family. The Hypno Meows, I also think they bear a little bit of testing, but I don't know. I don't think they're there yet. They're a little bit of potential for RTA for the Fire and Wind ones. They're kind of underrated monsters. But I mean, it's really hard to run 4-star monsters in RTA these days when everybody's going to pull at least 2 LD5s in every draft once you hit even C1. So, as useful... Oh, wait, why is this trembling? Why is this trembling? Because it's garbage. It's trembling because it's embarrassed to show us 2 fusion monsters and a sniper. For some reason, I thought it was like gonna explode a nat 5 there. I don't know. The animation looked different to me. Senior moment or something. Hot take, I should give... Ooh. I am not against that idea, Aggie. I think... new monster. There we go. I think we're at a stage where that is very reasonable. I think we're at a point in the game where that's reasonable for the nat 4s. I don't know about nat 5s. I think a free 3-way blessing on nat 5s would be too powerful for the cumulative effect over time. But I think every nat 4 summon should look like this. At least where the game is right now. If we want to let players catch up a little bit, getting skill ups are so hard. Yeah, I'm in full agreement with you on the nat 4s, and here's what I would say for the LDs. I think every LD scroll, we've kind of talked about, like, should they give HOH, should they not give HOH? I did a hot take video on that not too long ago. I think a really good balance on that would be every LD scroll should offer you 1 HOH monster and 1 non-HOH monster. Instead of saying 1 light or dark, 1 monster that's been in HOH, 1 monster that has not been in HOH. So for the people who miss those HOHs, they still have the chance to summon, or still have the chance to get them. And for everybody else, they don't get, for the people who have been around for a long time, they don't get screwed by them. That feels like a really good balance to me. So, as soon as Come To Us hires me to make these decisions, look forward to an improved summoning experience, guys. But since that's not likely to happen anytime soon, regardless though, that does actually, I really like that idea of 1 HOH, 1 non-HOH, and for me it doesn't matter at all because I'm a whale. I have infinite storage, but for newer players, I do think like the ability to choose from 3 here is pretty interesting. I'm thinking probably the Sophia. I assume Trendy doesn't care, but I'll let him tell me between the Water Samurai and the Sophia. They're all old monsters. This one's fusion, so we don't take this. Neither of them is on the list he gave me, so. Actually, the Sophia's guild pieces, isn't she? I think Sophia's guild pieces. Oh, well, he says Sophia anyway. Okay. It still takes a long time to get the stuff from Guild Shop, but it'll be easier now that you don't have to do guild towers anymore, too. Like, you'll have a lot more guild points to mess around with. This is newest. Yeah, this is probably a little bit more useful overall as well. New developers notes. New developers notes. Let's take a look at the new developers notes. Mr. Hype dropping the Prime sub. Mr. Hype, thank you very much for the Prime sub. Really appreciate it, man. Okay, this one is interesting. Brand new monster or OP monster. I would probably go here because these are just unknown yet. They do look kind of interesting, but I'd probably take the OP monster. But I have no idea if he needs skill ups for his 9th Mi Yang or not. Mr. Hype, though, thank you very much for the Prime sub. On the Twitch side, very much appreciated, bro. Alright, Trendy agrees, so we're going to go OP monster over new monster. And we're going to take a look at the developer's notes. Let's see what we got here. No, the developer's note is older. Oh, his Mi Yang's missing lots of skill ups, so then that's really easy. So this is just... yeah, it's basically just run Abyss, get points, get Mystical Scrolls, which is cool, but it's just an event. So the update is officially coming tonight. Let's see, oh wait, is this a repeat or is this modified? Is now live. I thought I saw the word storage there and I almost freaked out. I thought they were going to expand our storage because I need that so badly. Okay, so this is just, that's all Oh, actually, there is some new info here. Okay, there is some new info. You're right. I apologize. So, Dutch, there is some new info. There's some old info and new info. So we'll kind of go through this. The stuff that you guys have had a chance to read in the old developers' notes, I'm not going to read line by line, but max summoners level going to 100. We knew about that. Here's the breakdown of what the max energy is going to look like. So right now, all of us will stay at level 50. We're going to have a 50 higher max. And then when we get up to level 100, we'll have a 300 energy max. So everybody stays at level 50 if you're already level 50, which I assume just about everybody on the stream is. Pre-existing effects of statues in daily pack will not be affected. 12:30 is actually, we've got over 3 hours left. 12:30 Pacific, if it's 12:30 server time, then, because I'm in Pacific time right now, it's 8:51 Pacific. Summoner's Tower, various buff effects. So yeah, the Summoner's Towers are going to just become, you're just going to get them through levels. This is a big one I wanted to see. It looks like the speed will stay at 15%. Yeah, that was a big one. There were some people who were worried that speed tuning would change if the speed tower changed, but it looks like it won't. It looks like it'll still be 15%. That's what I expected. That is what I expected, but it's still good to see that confirmed. So you can reset your skills, but I don't think it's going to take that long for the heavy duty, like the guys who farm a lot like me. I don't think it'll take that long to hit 100, but if you're casual and it takes a while to hit 100, then it looks like you will have the ability to program your skill tree and then set it however you want. But I thought at level 50, actually, I thought it said at level 50 all the skills will be maxed anyway, so that shouldn't matter. Skill points or refund awards will be available on the 814, so we're going to get 500 mystical scrolls if your towers are maxed. So you get up to 500 mysticals and 20 legendaries at the update. 20 glory buildings and guild flags will now be decoration buildings. So that doesn't really, nothing changes there. Okay, drop rates. So B1 to B10 are now going to drop better stuff. And then 2-star rune. So that affects... oh, actually, no, it's Abyssal as well. So all of the dungeons are going to drop better stuff. I think they announced that already, but just for those who didn't catch it, drop rates are improved in all of the dungeons. For Rift 5, the drop rate of Beast Horns has been greatly increased. It's 3.5 times as much as it was before, so that means a lot more violent grinds for all of us. And then Mana Stones are no longer going to be a reward, which means more grinds overall for your farming. What up, Toby? How you doing, bro? Rift Dungeon is also going to drop Beast Horns, so it'll be a lot easier to grind in general now. Let's see. We knew about that. Repeat battle going to 30. I'm sure all of you guys know about that already. It will also compete. It will also continue for up to 2 defeats, which is really nice, especially with it going to 30. The rune exclusion, I talked about this earlier, the rune configuration. I'm not going to go in depth into this now because I talked about this a lot at the start of stream, but the TLDR here is, guys, I know it's, for some of you, especially if you're casual, which is totally acceptable, it's a way to play the game, this is going to look intimidating, but the reality is you don't have to use it. Like, if it's too intimidating, I would just not use it. They said that in a future update, people are going to be able to share settings. So somebody like me will go in and program all of this stuff anyway, and then just share it. And so if this looks intimidating, that's maybe a better word. If it looks intimidating, I would not worry about it. I would wait for like the stat nerds to program and share. RTA improvements. Going up to 50 monster slots! That's a big one for me. That is a big one for me. Total number of summoners you can add to your favorites. That's cool. And 2v2 network AI UI that displays your network status. That's cool. Default. Okay, so we're getting the 5-star resummons from that bug. They talked about that. I think I get 1 5-star resummon. This one I'm actually really curious about because I fed mine for crystals. So I think they're gonna let us go negative crystals. But they didn't say that for sure yet. If you replace the monster with ancient crystals, you can resummon with ancient crystals instead of retrieving the monster. If you don't have enough crystals, the crystals will be displayed as a minus. So they're gonna let us go negative. That's cool. That's totally fair. All the items used for progressing the retrieve monster will be refunded upon retrieval. That's cool as well. Okay, package that charges 290 energy when charging energy has been added. Okay, so yeah, it's the same thing. So you can just buy energy faster. That's cool. Rune special packs. So now we get more runes. Oh, this is the best pack in the game right here, guys. This pack is absolutely bonkers. You get 30 runes now for $5. For even late game players, I'm dead serious right here. Even if you are an end game player, $4.50 with Amazon coins gets you 30 runes. We're talking, you can do Swift, you can do Fight, and you just get to free roll for quad speed. So this is absolutely a bonkers pack right here. Let's see. So down here, 42 hero runes, 3 legend runes. So they're boosting the number of runes an insane amount in all of the rune packs, basically. But the $5 one, if you're like a light spender, if you're a heavy spender, if you're a whale, I don't care. This is probably the best pack in the game right now. In terms of value, not anything else, but just in terms of value. All right, monthly purchase limit has been changed to twice a month, so you can now buy more packs. Okay, that's what they've done. Special pack 1 actually has some really increased value. 2 devils, 2 LDs, same 7 reaps. Special pack 2, they've added 7 more runes and extra LD scrolls. So the shop stuff is actually going to be better value now. A lot more LDs available. All right, QOL improvements. You can now check the info of all runes when collecting multiple runes at once. That's helpful, especially in light of the rune packs. Notification pop-up that confirms your decision to proceed with repeat battle when you don't have enough energy will no longer appear. I don't know why they got rid of that. They did make the dimensional hole point collection easier. That's nice. Fixed an issue of skill effects with Wind Fatboy in RTA. Wind XG, basically. And then posted Siege Battle. Man, this is a huge freaking up. This is bigger than the Reloaded updates. Seriously. Siege Battle, 14 schedules posted. We knew that. Who's going to be the Valkyrjas? So the skin is going to be Valkyrjas. That's pretty cool with Cammy being in the meta. I bet it's going to be a nice skin. And they're going to be sending rewards to the inbox as a thank you for maintenance. Okay. And then what time is the maintenance? So server maintenance will be 12:30 a.m. So it'll be a 2-hour maintenance starting at 12:30 a.m. So we do have enough time to finish summons. But 2-hour maintenance, that's big maintenance. But this is a huge freaking patch. And then everybody's going to get a Devilmon and 300 energy for missing the 2 hours. And there you go, guys. There you go. This is definitely an absolutely bonkers, huge, nice patch. I don't really... The only bad thing I have to say about this patch is they didn't add my 2 most wanted features, which is monster search by name and a bigger storage box. But, I mean, this is an absolutely bonkers patch. What up, Vlad? How you doing, bro? So, Toby, the last time I streamed was in August, I believe. For those of you who are not in Discord, I did do a long post in Discord, mentioned it a couple times on stream, so I won't go too much in depth right now. But the gist of it was I just needed to take a break to improve my own personal health. 4 years of 16, 18 hours a day sitting in a chair has not been good for my health. And so I just had to take a break. But I do plan, I don't plan on shutting things down. I do plan on starting to stream again once every week or two. I won't go back to a full schedule. Through the holidays, I'm going to do a few summon streams. So if you guys want to get onto a summon stream, message me in Discord. And I will start to do some videos. I'd like to get to 1 video a week. Realistically, it may be 2 videos a month. I'm going to return with some moderation. But I do not plan to like completely go away. Toby, what happened, bro? All right, one more nat 5 to wrap it up. Oh, all right. I'm gonna assume the ninja actually, because unless you need actual Lucians, then he's fusion for skill ups. Bro, which two LD5s did you get, man? Jason, Fam is good, man. Fam is real good. Leona and Sala. So Sala is the dark new one, right? So he says Garo. Okay. I'll answer that in just a second, Jason. I just wanted to get the answer on that, and we'll jump in here. So Laura and I got married in April, and I'm gonna assume Onimushi here. Dark Desert, yeah, Dark Desert Warrior, I thought. Huge congrats, man, huge congrats. I think Leona would be a ton of fun. I've always wanted to play around with Leona more. I've done a few account services with her, but... Okay, so he says Fuki. So yeah, Laura and I got married in April, and then I guess technically she's my stepdaughter, but it feels incredibly weird to say that. I still just want to say Lauren's daughter. But she's a really good kid. She moved in end of August, right around the time I stopped streaming. It was actually part of the contributing factor for me to stop streaming. We turned my green room into her bedroom, and I wanted to spend some time and get to know her. Like I said, really good kid. Tough for her. She moved across country, but she's settling into school. She's doing better in school than she did before. Studying really well, so I'm very glad to see that. And yeah, everything's been really good, man. It's been really, really good. I'm in Mexico. She was in Cancun, so she moved from Cancun to West Coast Mexico. So this one could be probably Triana. We pulled a few Choco Knights already, and they're not super meta. The dark one is the only one that's really anything. So I don't... There is the Harmonious Fusion, so I don't know if you'd want the Triana. Okay, so it says Triana. Yeah, across Mexico. But no, man, things have been really good. That's one of the reasons I wanted to take a break as well. I didn't want to miss out. Like, continuing to be at the computer 18 hours a day is just not ideal there. So right as I said it, Laura walked into the office. I'm trying to tell her to come on stream, and she's like, no. Okay. Tu voz es solamente. Hablar hola.
Hola, ¿qué tal?
Yo creo eso sí. Okay, so she says hello. Pepe Ben says hola, hola. Alright, so Aggie says, se habla, necesitas ver mi esposa por sabes es verdad.
Tiene esposa.
¿De dónde es ella? She's in the office with me right now. ¿De dónde eres? Eres de Cancún. Well, eres de Cancún. She's from Cancun. Yeah, so she's from Cancun, not the trans scrolls. Yeah, right. Now, so now we move into the legendaries. Okay. She's been on stream before, not frequently. She's been on stream before. There was a point when I was doing the arena rushes. She was actually doing an arena rush as well, and she talked about doing like a joint stream with Arena Rush. Bro, that's pretty cool, man. 3-year anniversary. Yeah, that goes to show how crazy long of a time it's been. Discord DM, are you talking about your wife or stepdaughter? But yeah, no, it was my wife who came into the room. Maybe is she in a Siege Guild? No, she. Oh, bro, new monster. It's the worst of the 3. I got him also. That's why I say he's the worst of the 3. But it's a new monster, and the worst of the monsters always get the biggest buff. So he's gonna be super OP in about 3 months. So, Trendy, happy birthday once again, bro. Once again, he's typing. I hope that doesn't mean it's a dupe. If I see him typing, it may mean dupe. Oh, no, he's just saying we can use shop point. Okay, he says it's new. He just said we can use shop points to get the last 7 legendary pieces so that we can do one more summon. Yeah, when I pulled him, I was super excited because I had just pulled Asima, and I was like, oh, him and Asima will be amazing together, and then I tested him, and I was just a little disappointed. He may not actually be bad. I was just disappointed he wasn't OP with Asima. But man, solid session so far. That's 3 new Nat 5s, including like one of the super brand new monsters and one of the most wanted from the wish list, and the Claire is actually really solid as well. Like, that was 3 solid pulls already. Plus, we did get 2 dupes, one of them usable, so that's 5 total Nat 5s already. We're definitely well ahead of raids, which is a big relief since I haven't done a freaking summon stream in I don't know how long. Being ahead of raids is a really, really big thing, especially when it's a birthday summon. So, Trendy, huge congrats so far. We're obviously not done, but just really happy that we're doing well so far. Yeah, definitely, it's a birthday. I think he's going to pull a Tian Lang. And then I'll have to hack his account. Well, I guess I'm on his account. I'll just have to change the password real quick so I can have a Tian Lang account. But Ballet. So Balleria, or Ballet, she's been on stream. I feel like once, but it might have been a video. I can't remember if it was a video or stream. Whoa! It's Raiden Nat 5s, man. This one's usable too. Is he new? Because he's siege usable. He's actually siege usable as a dupe as well, but I don't know that I would build him as a dupe, but he's new. There we go. All right, we got another. We're just raining new Nat 5s, man. We're just raining new Nat 5s. All right, so that one is also, like I said, that's siege usable. I think the comp is like Cammy, Windy, Belial, something like that. I haven't used it personally. Say Shizo uses it a lot. So it sounds like the Fire Fat Boy, this guy uses him with Ophelia and Acilin. Like I said, I haven't really done a lot of testing yet, so I may have given up on him too quick. It was just that whole, like, I was so excited about using him with Asima. And so I might have actually just bailed on him a little bit early, to be fair. All right, we'll take one more Nat 5 just to be greedy. I mean, we already destroyed rates, but we'll take one more just to be greedy. Ooh, I actually thought that was I thought that was a Nat 5 for a second. I thought it was Fire Cassandra. Now that's the ultimate troll. When you have elemental 4 and 5 stars in the same family, that's the ultimate troll, because, like, you really can't tell if it's 4 or 5 stars if you're just looking at the monster image in the middle. Okay, and that's a needed skill up to wrap it out. So Toby's predicting the Alexandra. Alexandra is not bad, man. Would take an Alexandra. Okay, so funny story on the all attribute scrolls. We're gonna predict this right now. Is that? No, that's water. I have personally pulled my Volantis from an all attribute scroll. I have summoned a Volantis for somebody on stream from an all attribute scroll. And I know somebody who also just got their Volantis from an all attribute scroll. So, can we do Volantis number 4 from an all attribute scroll? Is that Shun? No, that's Zen. That's still solid. Okay, that's still solid. I thought that was the light one for a second, though. Thought that was the light one. Is that new? That is definitely solid. Siege defense monster, slightly usable in RTA, but definitely siege defense monster. Bro, we're just raining new Nat 5s. Confirmation that it's new. I've actually lost track. Is that 6 or 7 new Nat 5s? Gargoyle skill up as well. I thought, yeah, so Trendy, I thought it was light too. I really thought it was light. I legit, I was like, Shun? Any Rex for how to rune Shun? Definitely, bro, another Juno? No, Ciara. Okay, it's another or. We just keep on raining Nat 5s. Why not? I'm sure Ciara is not new. I feel like I have personally summoned Ciara for Trendy before. Yeah, he says third one. I would feed a third one, up to you. We could get a blessing. We still have 3 trans scrolls left as well. Up to you though. I know some people would keep a third one. I personally, I think I have 2 on XG. And I don't really feel, the only reason I even have 2, one for Siege and one for Arena Offense. He says feeder. Two built for Siege already. So yeah, the Shun, let's see. So that was YouTube. I'm not sure on the cross chat if the question on how to rune Shun came off of Twitch. So the answer was that from YouTube came that my Shun is speed, crit rate, HP for RTA. I know the ones I've seen on defense, they hit pretty hard, but they're definitely bruiser because you need them to live while the soul tie is on. So that seems about right. Speed, crit rate, HP, possibly even speed HP accuracy, speed HP, something like that. Definitely a bruiser style. You want them to do damage, but a lot of times you ruin them with something else that does even more damage, and then you use the soul tie. So it kind of goes both ways. So Will just said he fed the 3rd and 4th as well. Okay, so we'll go ahead and feed right here. Oh, you're up to 9 now, bro. Huge congrats, man. 9's legit. It is definitely a different world now, like, as far as how accessible they've made stuff. Dark Cassandra Cichlid Shun. Yeah, that actually sounds like a pretty solid defense, to be honest. A little bit easy to outspeed on the 19 lead, maybe. But still a solid defense, because even if you like just go in and snipe Dark Cassandra, Cichlid Shun could do some work. There are very few people who every LD is great. I mean, a lot of my LDs are never going to get ruined for anything anywhere. They're not usable for siege offense, siege defense, RTA, nothing. All right, not trans yet. We'll go here. Can we get that Volantis one time? Okay, Dark Samurai might have been HOH, but it's still an LD4. I actually do. I do remember playing the Cleave with the Wally Young and the Trinity. So we already got our first LD4. We haven't even started touching LD scrolls yet. Is that a second LD4? Yeah, we just got our second LD4. Oh, that's the Steel Commander. I thought that was Diaz for a second. That one's probably new. I'm assuming the Dark Samurai was not new, but I'm assuming the Steel Commander is new. Yeah, I thought it was Diaz because I saw the 4 stars. He kind of had the shape of a Diaz. And I don't think I've ever summoned the Dark Steel Commander. I summoned 5 of these things in their, literally in 10 scrolls. I summoned 5 of this guy. And I've never built any of them. I just have 5 of the event dark one sitting in storage. And I didn't get any LD5s, but I got 5 of the dark one in 10 scrolls. Alright, so the Steel Commander is new. I'm assuming the fact that he didn't address the Dark Samurai means it's a dupe, but still, that is another LD4. Is that the Light Jazz? No, that's the Fire one. Okay. He doesn't do much, to be honest. He needs a buff, but he's probably on the buff list. That's another one. There you go. That is he's HOH, but dude, that was 4 LD4s? 3 LD4s and 2 Nat 5s and 11 scrolls. Dude, happy birthday! Alright, I think we gotta go with the LDs because we're hot. I don't know if the bearing was new. Bearing is actually useful on occasion. If he's not new, if he is new, that was actually a good summon. You won't use him that often, but you'll find uses for it. Bearing is new. There you go. So that was insane. All right, so the LDs need to do a little better for us. I think if we don't pop in the next couple, I'll go restart farming. Okay, yeah. I don't like to restart farming when we're actually running good, because the whole point of farming is to shift up the RNG to a point where it's good. So if we're like popping a lot of stuff, then there's no point to restart the farming. But now we're going to get Comtois to reset its random number generator. Make sure there's nothing else up here. We do have the SWCs, but I think we do these after the trans scrolls just in case, like the Poseidon we already got. So yeah, we'll do LDs right here. We'll go LDs, trans scrolls, SWCs to round it up. I don't know why I really want there to be a Volantis now. He's not the best LD5, he's a good one. But just because I kept saying like we're gonna summon a Volantis, now I'm just like Volantis, Volantis. I should be like Tian Lang, but I'm not. How about Spark? Spark! Come on. I mean, I know we got a bunch of I know we're like, what are the rates here, guys? We had 61. So the rates on 61 is 4 plus the 11. Rates were 5. The rates were 5 total LDs. And we summoned 4 or 3. We had the Steel Commander, the Bearing. We summoned 3. So the rates say we need 2 more LDs, which means it's a birthday summon. We need 3 more LDs. It says grab pieces from Guild Shop. So we're gonna. I don't think there's enough you can get in Guild Shop. Yeah, you can only get 10 here. So we'd be short a little bit. You don't have the arena points. I could get the rest out of RTA if you want. It'd be 240 RTA points, but 2v2 is going right now. He says go for it. Okay. For me, that's an automatic. I stopped buying skins a while ago, but then I have plenty of skins. But the LD out of RTA, I grab every month. Because I really wanted that light heart. That's okay. Two more for rate, and if one of them's an LD, then LD5. Well, yeah, they're all LDs. One of them is an LD5, then it doesn't even matter. We do need a Spark come to us. We need a Spark. So the pieces, 700 pieces. It was. Oh, we got a Spark. Come on, baby. Come on. Lynette. All right. Well, that's a Spark. We got our fourth. Now we technically only need 1 in 20. I also miscalculated rates. So we had 14 plus 37, 51 and 11. So 62. So the rates are actually 4. We just beat rates. Holy shit! We really beat the rates. Bro, Zaratu! Welcome to the 19-second Punisher's Crypt Club, bro. So, usable in RTA, usable on Siege defense, usable on Siege offense, or one of the best PvE monsters in the game. Huge congratulations. Bro, congratulations on the Zeratu, and we still got a chance for one more. Happy birthday, Trendy, man. That's how you come back. That's how you come back to streaming. That is what we want to see right there. Dude, Zeratu is like actually one of my most wanted. Like, no lie, Zeratu is just fun. There's some monsters that are just fun. He's not like triple, quadruple S tier, but he's usable everywhere, and he's just really fun. Like, seriously, I would rather have a Zeratu than 85% of the other LD5s. Yeah, there you go. Toby's using Zeratu in RTA. I've built Zeratu accounts. Zeratu is crazy in RTA, man. In a turn 2 team. Like, he's obviously not usable for most turn 1s, which makes me really wonder how Toby's using him. But he's really crazy in a turn 2 team. And like I said, he's usable Siege defense, a little weak to Kinky, but still usable. And then one of the best PvE monsters in the game, too. Like, you run him on a Punisher's Crypt team, very easy to rune, and 19 second every run. Second Zeratu, I don't know if we need a dupe Zeratu. It's not a bad thing, but we just need one more spark right here. We did beat rates by 1, and we crushed the LD5 rates, but one more spark to finish it up would be nice. I said one more spark to finish it up, calm to us. But Vlad, yeah, he's usable in Punishers. Might be usable in Steel Fortress. I never tested him there, but he's super usable in Punishers. I think he would be usable in Giants, but just the Teshar team is better in Giants, so I don't think you need to. The thing with Giants is the boss is so slow, it doesn't take turns to eat the dots. Dragons, he's probably very usable in. Probably very usable in Dragons, to be honest. Gonna have 9,000 Arties now? Yeah, that's... he's insane for Punishers, man. It would have been nice if we got one more. We still got 2 more tries here, but I feel like we're in this... I feel like Calm to Us is like, take your Zeratu and shut the fuck up, right? They're just like, you got what you need. That's it. But I disagree. I think we need one more spark on the last scroll. One more time. All right. Well, yeah, can't complain, man. Can't complain. That was definitely a win. All right. Yeah, PC 10 is free with Zeratu. PC 10 is super... Like, you basically run... the only thing with PC 10 is you still need the one-shot Julie for the 19-second team, but there's lots of other teams you can run that'll be like 25 seconds. All right. We've got a Blessing. We've got 3 Transcendent Scrolls, and we've got a wish list here. Now, already summoned the Poseidon off the wish list. So I'm looking at your wish list right now. We've got Wusa, Rika, Amelia, John, Belinus, Rakan. So you got the better Rakan there. Oliver, Gyu, Xingzhe, Jamire. So of that list, I feel like we probably want Amelia number 1 and maybe Rika number 2. Maybe Belinus. No, Jamire. Yeah, Jamire. So I would say Amelia number 1, Jamire number 2. And then he said add Mainon to the list. So, but for me, it would be Amelia 1, Mainon, not Mainon, sorry, Amelia 1, Jamire 2 off the current list. All right, one new. So, Wind Indra is interesting. I have not tested him since his buff. I've heard some people say that he's got potential. He did get buffed. He is new. I mean, that's like, I don't even know how many news. So Toby says he's meh. Like I said, I haven't tested him since the buff. A few people told me he's interesting. I just don't have experience with him. We just got another Juno. I don't know, how many Junos do you want to keep? So I think most tourney siege people keep 3 Junos. That would be 3 for you, I believe. Or we could feed her for a blessing on the final trans. Is my Siege Arena offense Julian Swift crit damage attack or rage crit damage attack? So he says feeder. So Mr. Hype, believe it or not, I'm one of the few people that doesn't Julie. There's a weird thing with my runes. I am very fast and I can make crazy high damage monsters at like 290, 300. and I have a really good Fat Lucian, but for whatever reason, I cannot make a damage level that I'm comfortable with in that 230 to 250 range. I have to drop into like 215 before I feel comfortable, and at that point, the booster's too slow. So I don't like to Julie. I don't like to run the comps that require like a 230 Swift unit, because I'm just not happy with the damage output I get there. Yeah, well, that's the point. So if I run a Julie that's properly tuned to like 3, I don't know what's my Bernard, 340 something, you know, whatever. It says plus 230. Yeah, 345. I think 344, 345. So if I tune a Julie to like a 345 Bernard, the damage just isn't good enough. I'm not happy with it. And if I tune it to like a 315 Bernard to get the damage, then the Bernard's too slow. So it's just a weird thing in my runes. Like, I've never gotten the high triple quad roll attack percent Swift runes. And my Rage build just comes out a little too slow. So yeah, I don't Julie. And I don't run most of the cleaves that require a really high offense 230, 240 unit. Like, I don't do a Covenant in that range, stuff like that. Okay, we got a feed before the final trans scroll. Yeah, feed the Juno. Okay. Making sure I don't screw that up. Got a bunch of extra leftover crystals, too. That worked out pretty nice. All right, last trans scroll. We do still have the 3 SWC scrolls after that, but last trans scroll for right now. And one time wish list Amelia Baby Water Pony. I mean, I'd probably feed either one, but I guess the Perna. That's anticlimactic, but I mean, it was all downhill from the Zerati no matter what, right? It was super solid session. Super solid session. Would have been nice to finish with one more new, but super solid session. Okay, so here we've got Rika, Wusa, Shizuka, Nana, Mainan, Gyu. So we did not summon any of these. So Trendy, just give me a go-ahead that we don't need to change anything. I know we got a bunch of these skill-ups, but I would assume your skill-up needs haven't changed that much. So give me the go-ahead, and we will summon a Shizuka and a Rika, since Amelia's not here. All right, Shizuka first, one time. Asura sounds like Shizuka, but that's not what I said. I said Shizuka. I don't even know that dude's name. Okay, let's try this again. Rika. Eureka. Rika like Eureka. Ah, is that light? No, that's wind, right? Yeah, that's wind. Okay. All right, so anticlimactic on the finish, but absolutely monstrous session. Absolutely monstrous session. So to do a tally of where we're at, we got Belial was new, Poseidon was new, Fire Fatboy was new, Claire was new, a Siege Dupe Duno, I won't count that one, but we did get the Siege Dupe Juno, Siege Dupe Perna, so two dupes that he's keeping. Chakra is new, so that's 5. Zen is new is 6. Momo is new is 7. Zeratu is obviously new, so that is 8 new units plus 2 siege dupes. One of those 8 new units is an LD5. We also got 2 other new LD units, I believe. The Bearing was new, and one of the other LD4s was new. I forget which one. Obviously, the Zeratu is the whole ball game right here. So this is actually a legit, super usable, everywhere, awesome, just like really fun monster. Yeah, Dark Steel Commander. Steel Commander was new. 80 to 85 element net 5s. So Hung, this is my opinion on that. I don't know the exact count on the elementals, but oh, you're saying percent. So Hung, I personally would say do not buy blessings except when there's special summon. If you're that close to a full box, you're just gonna keep getting choices of dupes and then you're just wasting it. There's only 2 exceptions I would make. So if you have like over, I usually say like 70%, but 70-75%. If you're over 70-75% of the elementals, There's 2 times where I would buy a blessing. 1 is when special summons are available, or 2 is when you are super, super needing 1 key monster. Like if you manage to get 75% of the elementals, but you're missing just the most important meta Nat 5. Those are the 2 exceptions where I'd buy a blessing. Otherwise, I would just buy, I don't think I would even buy runes or grinds ever again, because they've made it so easy to farm runes and grinds, no matter how good the rune or grind looks in the shop. After this update, it's just going to be so stupid easy to get runes and grinds. I would probably never buy them. So I would just buy LD scrolls. That's me personally, my recommendation. If you're over 70-75% of elementals, I buy the LD scrolls unless special summon is on, or unless you just super need like 1 unit. See, a Zeratu dupe is usable. There's like some LD5s that are usable. Zeratu is usable as a dupe. Kiki, siege defense, usable as a dupe. Sylvia, siege defense, usable as a dupe. Julienne, free win, every siege offense. Mi Ying, probably. I don't have him, but I think Mi Ying would be a really good siege offense monster. So there's a handful of LD5s that are definitely keepable and usable as dupes. Dumon, Artemil, Geldnir, all great siege offense units. Maximilian, great siege defense unit. So definitely a bunch of usable LD5s. LD5 dupes. Zeratu is very close to the top of the list. I think you could probably have at least 3 or 4 Zeratus runed differently and using each of them differently before even getting into like swapping runes over for siege and stuff. Yeah, Nephthys, there you go. Nephthys, definitely free win on siege offense. So that's the summary. Trendy, bro. Happy birthday, man. I am so happy that this session went well. I'm super stoked for you for the Zeratu. I think he's going to be a lot of fun. Huge congratulations. Enjoy the game tomorrow, too. So, guys, Trendy's up in Philly right now. He's going to see Celtics Sixers tomorrow night. Hopefully, I'm not a fan of either team, so I can say this because I'm just rooting for you. Hopefully, the Celtics win by 50 tomorrow so that you enjoy the game. Back-to-back birthday LD5s, man. So I'm going to turn this off. We're going to switch over to my account now. Not for too long. We'll probably wrap up stream soon, but we'll switch over to my account for a moment. I just got to find... What's this? No, that's not... That's that. Here it is. So we got to take this off. So my game glitched a little bit when I logged... Oh, crap. Trendy... So, Trendy, don't log in yet. I closed out the Mumu player without actually logging out. So I need to just log back into your account real quick just so I can log out. But for some reason, Mumu is not shutting down completely in the background. So I need to do like a force close here of all processes, and then we should be able to relog back in. All right, cool. So that's opening. Yeah, I'm just going to log into your account one more time real quick, Trendy, just so I can do a proper log out. T-King, I could do a little bit of 2v2. Yeah, I could do a little bit of 2v2. That might be fun. I gotta warn you, though, I'm not going to be doing anything. My box is not really ruined for serious RTA right now, and I haven't been taking RTA all that serious. Just a heads up. Guys, it looks like the update is in the Amazon store already also. It also looks like Momo just lagged up my PC. Awesome, 'cause that's going to mess up stream. Toxic Pan, I mean, I haven't done the math, to be honest. I don't know the answer. All right, let me see if I can force shut down Mumu. Mumu might end our stream here. This is the first time I've had this issue with Mumu in ages, too. Of course it would happen while I'm on stream. Of course it would happen right now. Okay, I think it just cleared up. There we go. Okay, yeah, it just cleared up. By the way, guys, the update is actually in Amazon App Store. That's a problem for 2v2. We're not going to be able to queue because I have to install the update to log into Mumu. So we're not going to be able to queue except against other people that have already installed. So I think 2v2 might be off the table. I also think RTA may be off the table. because I don't know if I'm going to be able to get any matches in queue at all, period. We'll find out shortly, though. We will find out shortly. I can show you my teams, Vlad. All right, Trendy, I am properly logged out now. You can log in. Jason Kenobi with the Prime sub. So I'm not getting the Twitch alerts, man. I know you did that 40 minutes ago, but I just saw it on my dashboard right now. Jason, are you even still here, man? If you're still here, I want to say thank you for the Twitch Prime sub, bro. I didn't see it until just now because I'm on the kind of double stream here. But very much appreciate the Twitch Prime sub. Thank you very much, man. Rahul and my birthday, any thoughts? So Rahul... Nice. I think Rahul's a pretty strong monster. He's not really super usable at like tourney level siege right now just because everything is too much snipe. But I do think he's actually a pretty decent monster for siege defense if you're in like G1 level. I don't know if I would use him in siege offense because he's kind of RNG based. I do think you could screw around with him in RTA. Depending, like I don't think you could use him super seriously in RTA to be honest, but I think you could mess around with him just if you wanted to have fun. He's a decent stripper. He does need a buff. I'll be honest, he does need a buff, but he's not like a useless monster. What up, Noir? How you doing, man? So Toby says the stream is cut. Am I having lag issues or is Toby just a little behind right now? Oh, the window is cut off because it's siege tourney time. So a lot of streamers would normally do like the big black bar at the top. I find that really annoying, so I tried just blocking out the whole top of the screen instead. I thought that might be less annoying. All right, apparently they said 12:30, but they've just extended maintenance. We got the Zaratu just in time, but it looks like stream is going to be wrapped up. You know what? Let's just have some fun in Antares this. Why not? Wow, 4.5 hours. Oh, I do have a speed run too. Oh, you got 25 minutes. You'll be fine for that. Let's try and stun her. Nope. Push her back. Nope. What up, Shmoo? How you doing, man? Glance, thank you. Oh, nice counter. Now, of course, we get stunned here, but that's fine. Antares out already. Love it. He's all in on this Antares. He has to be all in on this Antares, to be fair. This was just me screwing around. Like I said, I'm not taking RTA serious yet. Oh, 2 turns sleep, but now as soon as he kills it, I just revive it, so it doesn't matter. Oh, that's a lot of damage on that Vanessa. That is a lot of damage on that Vanessa. Kraka's in front, so let's do this. Let's take that buff away. And just to be a dick, I'm not even going to kill the Robo. I'm just going to, well, I'll kill the Robo now, obviously, but yeah. Let's see what we can do for TOA. I feel like I actually, because in that whole like master PvE thing I've been doing, I've been cleaning up all my dungeon teams. The only one that's not right is this one, because I don't have Zaratu, so I can't make the Wind Homunculus. So I use this team here. This is like 19 seconds here, and there's nothing else that's really close. So I use Liam in Giants, which is the same speed as Wind Homunculus, but no safety net, so it fails on occasion. So it's one of the greatest things for me on the update is now it doesn't really matter. This seems like 95% with Liam. It's like a 99.5 with Wind Homunculus. It's actually high. It's probably like 98% with Liam. Something like that. I don't know. But it's fine with Liam most of the time. It just fails once in a while. So them making it so that now it'll keep auto running even if we fail sometimes is perfect for me. But yeah, that's the Liam one. And all these dungeon teams that I built, I did it mostly with runes that are like, just I don't care about them at all. So I think like the Liam, yeah, the Liam's just like literally triple fight. How much accuracy? She's 32 plus 3 plus an accuracy set, so 45. I don't remember if there's another accuracy set somewhere or not. I don't think so. Yeah, so she's 45. Rage Blade, and then another triple fight. What up, Perk? How you doing, bro? Yeah, after Artie Abyss comes out, I'll change. This team, let's see, what else? Oh, this team, this is pretty fast. This is like 16 seconds. So now the interesting thing with this is I have 2 Julies now that are like built for 2 different dungeons. And having that second Julie like opens up so many things on different dungeons for me to be able to double use monsters and stuff. So of course we have like our slowest run ever with this. But I have a giant spreadsheet with like 70 different teams mapped out right now. I will be showing that spreadsheet in a video sometime soon. I just have to finish up the rest of the teams. But a lot of these builds, especially like some of the like the Hall of Fire one, same team actually. Trying to see which ones don't use anything really special. This Brondia, this is a rage build. Lauren's just double will. Fight runes. A lot of fight runes, to be fair. Fatal runes. Some of my, like my R5 team, I took rage off some of these monsters, if I remember correctly. Fight runes. Fatal. Maybe in this. Oh, yeah, like the Hua. No, the Hua's on rage. Oh. I know I took rage off some of them. It might have been mostly Rift Beast monsters, to be fair. It might be mostly Rift Beast. I haven't done that team yet. Let's see. This is just triple fight. He just suicides. Yeah. I guess it wasn't as many as I thought. I did remember there, or I think a lot of it is Rift dungeons, though. To be honest, like the Lins for Water Dungeon they're no longer on Rage. They're just on random high crit damage runes, stuff like that. But I did set up a TOA team, I believe. Yeah, here it is. This is what I was. That's we gotta go TOA normal. I haven't tested it yet, but I think the double Julie, having the double Julie should be pretty freaking insane for the next time I do a TOA rush. A little bit slow on the animation, but we're just perfect AI for, I don't know, 50 levels or something. No, I'm on global. It'd be nice if the Julies had a faster animation, but other than that, I mean, the perfect AI here is really nice. So I'll have to do, one of these days, I'll have to go back and do a TOA rush again. In the meantime, I can't get out of this. There we go. Oh man, I failed TOA 3. I failed TOA normal 3. All right, let's see if we can get in a couple of matches. We'll wrap up stream at 10 either way. But we'll see if we can get in like 2 or 3 matches before we go. I don't think we're gonna do 2v2 because of the. I don't think we're gonna do 2v2 because of the maintenance coming up. But how can we screw around here? Okay, ultimate screw around. Julian first pick. Let's see what he does. Okay, so we'll do this. Is this a Lucia fight? This is a Lucia fight, right? But first I need Ragdoll. I mean, it's a big update, bro. What do you expect? It's a big update. Isis, that's dirty. Dirty, dirty. Why would you do me dirty like that? So Lucia here. Can't Vero. Can't Fire Monkey. I mean, the Isis is just like force ban, right? Yeah, we'll just ban the Isis. Yeah, it posted 10 p.m. to 2:30 a.m. 4.5 hours. Still a really big update. I remember I got a 69 on stream. I think I got 21. I think 21 was my highest. But the double Julie, I haven't tested how far it can go. Obviously, it would have some trouble with the dark, with the Guillemets stages. But I think double Julie Iris would handle that. Oh, did it say 230? Okay. And Isis should be fine. The only thing is, normally the Julienne would be Raccoony in this counter because I was screwing around. This counter with Raccoony is really good into this stuff, even with the Varad. It wins a lot. But I need him to ban the Julienne. Yeah, we should have actually done the summons tomorrow, huh? It would have been a lot more scrolls. Thank you for that counter, Volantas. Very much obliged. Oh, he did counter. Okay. But he's not going to get a turn, so it doesn't really help us. Let's, like, miss. No, lands everything, yeah. Okay, GG. Yeah, hard decision. I don't know what you're waiting for. Okay, looks like we're good on the Twitch side. What about the YouTube side? YouTube is still struggling. I am not muted. Something went wonky with the... Okay, YouTube's back. That's good. Okay, cool. Yeah, we're gonna have trouble. We're gonna have trouble queuing because I've already got the update on my app also. So Toby says, let's see. Oh, if I do this. Toby, can you hear me? Okay, so Twitch shows is unstable. I don't know what's going on with my internet right now. Alright guys, I guess we're just going to wrap up stream from right there. We're having connectivity issues and the update's coming in 15 minutes anyway. And we can't queue because we already have the update patch. So it was a good it was good to be back, man. I really missed it. I really enjoyed the stream. So I thank you guys for hanging out with me. I hope you can hear me saying it, but I thank you guys for hanging out with me. It was good to be back. And Trendy, if you're still on, man, huge congrats. And we'll wrap it up from there. So have a great night, everybody. We'll catch you on the next stream.